So once again welcome to accountancy class grade 12. So I hope that previous video we seen the partnership deed, the importance of partnership deed and liabilities of partner and other provisions relating to under Partnership Act 1932. Okay, now we are going to discuss the accounting treatment especially for special aspects of partnership accounts. Usually when you are preparing final accounts, you have to prepare trading account, profit and loss account and balance sheet. But whenever coming for the partnership, whenever the minimum two or more partners coming under partnership, so one type of organization, you have to do the partners capital account also. Okay, so that's what the very first one, partners capital account you want to show. So what is the available balance end of the year as a partners capital balance? Okay, that's what we're going to discuss. Second one, how you are going to show the remuneration to partner. We discussed in partnership deed na. So salary and commission, how you are going to show in a partners capital account and also in a, we're going to see later on the profit and loss appropriation account. Okay. The third one, interest on partners may be capitals and joints. We already discussed in partnership deed. So how you are going to show interest on capital for partners interest on capital and interest on joints. That's also special aspect coming under partnership accounts. Okay. Then fourth one, it's very important, adjustments for incorrect appropriation. Suppose any appropriation of profit in the past, you want to use some adjustments to rectify the error whatever. So we are going to use the adjustments. That is very, very interesting. Then guarantee of profit. So for example, some specific partner, the other partner says that definitely we have to get some profit. So that is called coming under guarantee of profit. Okay. So these are the situations we are going to discuss special aspects of partnership accounts. Okay. The first one, partners capital account. So here how we are going to see what is the meaning of partners capital account, what are the methods available for partners capital account. Now we will see one by one. Okay. So please watch and make it useful for you. Okay. Now we are going to discuss partners capital account. So the special aspects of partnership account, the first one, partners capital account. So usually in a sole proprietorship, there's only one capital contribution. So one person, isn't it? So there is separate only one capital account we are going to maintain. But here, more than the person, even 3 or 4. So more people are involved in the business as a partnership. So each partner they have their own transaction. That's why we are going to show partners capital account. Suppose 3 partners, we want to show 3 partners capital accounts. Okay. So accordingly, how they are sharing their profits, then salary and commission like that. Okay. That's why here the capital accounts is very, very important role in partnership chapter, partnership accounts, accounting treatment under partnership accounts, in the partners capital account. They have to follow 2 type of method. One is called fixed capital accounts method. So that means we never disturb our partner's capital, only any withdrawal or any introduction, any contribution, extra capital introduction or any drawings only you want to show in a partner's capital account. So remaining all adjustments we will see now, the format of fixed capital and partner's current account. Okay, so in a fixed capital account, our partner's capital account never disturbed. So majority of the transaction they will do only in partner's current account. Okay, you understood. You know in depreciation chapter, I hope that you understood in last year some depreciation chapter. You have to follow what? Only the asset account or asset account and you want to prepare provision for depreciation account. So when we are going to prepare provision for depreciation account, you never disturb the asset account. Okay, same manner here, the first method, fixed capital accounts method, they want to make it 2 accounts. One is partner's capital account and partner's current account. So in a partner's capital account, only the partner's contribution and any withdrawal or any further capital addition only they want to show. The remaining all the transaction we will show there in partner's current account. Okay, that is the idea behind for fixed capital accounts method. That's why it is called fixed capital accounts method. Second one, fluctuating capital accounts method. That means here only the partner's capital accounts only. That means what? These two together we maintain only one account only. Understood? The fluctuating capital accounts method, so only the one account. The partner's capital account, we will do all the transactions. We will post all the transactions. But coming under fixed capital accounts method, you want to maintain two accounts. One is for partner's capital account, other is for partner's current account. Okay, understood. Very simple. Now we are going to see the format of how the partner's capital account and partner's current account you will show in the account. Then accordingly, I will give the accounting treatment. Okay, now let's see that one. Okay. So now let's see in the partner's capital account. First one is fixed capital method. Okay, fixed capital accounts method. So we know already we want to show two accounts. One is partner's capital account. First we are going to see how the partner's capital account. So always as a partner we want to show first opening balance by balance brought down. So this is nothing but what? Opening balance. Okay. That's why I am showing each and every one. Opening balance. Okay. So whatever, there are three partners here, like A, B, C, like that. Okay, that's why we want to make it both sides. Debit side, credit side. Heading is partner's capital account. We can classify partner's name like A, B, C, or whatever the name of the partners. And similarly here debit side, particulars like ABC. So how we are going to show? So always a capital account, liability side. That's why here, first one, high balance brought down. So why are going to prepare partner's capital account naturally? End of the year, what you want to know? That's why here I am going to show it. To balance carried out. This is what? Closing balances. Okay, closing balances. So in the meantime, the partner's capital account, suppose again the partners running the business, they require extra money or extra capital. So additional capital, we will say additional capital. So in the meantime, say any additional capital, how to show journal entry, they introduce the capital, what is the entry? Usually you know, any capital contribution, what is the entry? We discuss in unit plus one, journal entry, first journal entry. Cash account data, cash or bank account data, to capital account. Same manner here, we want to mention by cash or bank account. So what is the relation here? Any further capital introduced? Any further capital introduced? Okay, the same manner. So any introduction of the capital, what is the entry? Cash or bank account data to partner's capital account. Okay. Similarly, during the business, some partners withdraw the money. So what will happen? Again, partner they are going to pay. So partner's capital account to cash or bank. Cash or bank account. So here what? Maybe it is called drawings. Okay. Or withdrawal. Understood. So how we are going to show as any drawings against profit. Suppose you want drawings against profits. So you want to show in a debit side. Okay. So here now we are going to close. That's what only the four information we want to show in a partner's capital account. Simple one. Okay. So we understood now. As a partner's capital account, according to fixed capital account, we want to show in a partner's whatever opening balance, closing balance, then any capital introduced, then any withdrawal against profit. That's what the format of partners capital account. So first one we discussed. Second one for partners current account. Now let's see. I will change this one. Here second one is what? Partners current account. So simultaneously in a fixed capital account, you want to prepare two accounts. One is partners capital account and second one partners current account. Okay. Now let's see what are the information available. Now I will make it really clear. So one by one. Okay. So in a current account, we will discuss all the remaining transactions except any capital introduction or any drawings. Okay. So that's what are the entries here you are going to pass it here. Understood? So that's what your partners current account. So first one as usual, suppose any balance available for previous year, again by balance brought down as a current account. You want to show what is the opening balance. Okay. So second one, you want to show what? So whatever your what? Very important. Capital contributed by the partners, you want to pay interest. So here you want to show how much interest on capitals. Okay. According to some percentage. So that's what you want to show it here. Okay, interest on capital support. That's what your one of the adjustment. This one you are not showing in your partners capital account. You want to show only partners current account. Understood? That's what the second one. Now third one is very important. By whatever commission you are given to the partners. So commission account. By commission. What is the journal entry here? Very simple. Commission account retired to partners current account. Okay. Similarly, interest on capital account retired to partners current account. Here everything except any capital reduction or any drawings, remaining transaction, you want to show only in current accounts. That is very, very important. Okay. So by commission account. Okay. Thereafter, any salary given by the partners. Okay. So partners salary, any salary. That you want to show it here. By partners salary account. Okay. So partners salary account. That's what you want to show it here. This is partners commission account. Suppose three partners, whoever it is you want to show. The format we want to mention it here. Okay. How it will be seems to be in a current account. Then next one, after any profit earned by the partners, okay, that you are going to show it here. But here you can't show it, it is here, it's very important in a partnership, we are going to see later on, profit and loss appropriation account. So what, after preparation of the profit and loss account, here we are going to prepare profit and loss appropriation account. Our subsequent discussion we will see how the format of profit and loss appropriation account. Under that, finally what is the profit distributed to the partners, that we are going to show it here. By profit and loss appropriation account. Appropriation account. Okay. Profit and loss appropriation account. Understood? So how we are going to allocate it? A separate account already maintained. Profit and loss appropriation account. Under that, share of profit we are going to calculate. So that profit we are going to transfer to here. Okay. These are the important transactions. First one is opening balance. By balance brought down in the current account, then interest on capital account, by commission account, by partner salary account, by profit and loss appropriation account. Now the credit side, same manner. Credit side, same manner. Suppose any debit balance available. So to balance here credit balance. Okay, that's what here to balance whatever in case of any debit balance. So to balance brought down. So where do we show to balance brought down for any debit balance? Debit balance. Okay, and here any credit balance. Credit balance we will show by balance brought down. Otherwise, any debit balance, to balance brought down. Thereafter, it's very important, we're going to show it here, any partners drawings, isn't it? So the drawings is very much here, you want to show it here, drawings account. Drawings account. Maybe drawings against profit. Okay. So then what is the opposite of interest on capital? That is interest on drawings. That you have to make it debit side. Partners capital account. For here partners current account it have to interest on drawings. This is drawings. This is interest on drawings. Okay. So that's what your debit side of your partner's current account. Okay. So similarly here also whatever here profit, suppose loss I will show. So here if it is a loss, no question of profit and loss appropriation account. When the appropriation account will come any surplus profit, again after profit and loss account we are going to prepare profit and loss appropriation account. Suppose any loss, we want to show only to profit and loss account only. This is for loss only. Okay, any loss. If there is a available profit distribution only, we can show like this, profit and loss appropriation account. Suppose it is a loss, there is no question of appropriation. So for that, you want to show profit and loss account, any loss for the partners. Okay, suppose any loss also shared by the partner. Correct. All the profit and losses. So both should be shared by the partners. Okay. Then finally, we want to close. Here, as usual, to balance brought down. So end of the year, what is your partner's current account? Okay. So to balance carried on. To balance carried on. So that's what you are. So here, whatever total, you will total it for each partner. Okay. So finally, whatever your balance available in a current account. So in a fixed capital accounts, you want to maintain partners capital account and partners current account. Okay, that's what you want to maintain two accounts. So interest on drawings. Okay. Then suppose any loss made by the firm, you want to show. Finally, in your partner's current account, it is the closing balance. Closing. So to balance carried on, you want to show as it is. Okay. So same, you have to copy it here. You understood? So easily you can remember. Format of partner's current account. You understood? So that's what in here fixed capital account method. You want to maintain two accounts. One is partner's capital account, second is partner's current account. In your partner's capital account, only you want to mention the capital available in the opening balance. So similarly, any capital reduction, then similarly debit side, any withdrawal against profit. So finally, what is the balance available in the capital? That's what in a partner's capital account under fixed capital account, and I have disturbed mostly in introduction, any drawings. Remaining all the transactions, you want to show in partner's current account. That's what very important. By credit side, by balance brought down opening. So opposite, two balance carried out. In the meantime, interest on capital you want to show, then what is the commission, and what is the salary you are given to the partners, then finally what is the profit sharing. Here I will say profit sharing. Okay. So here only loss side. Okay. So that's what your credit side. So what is your debit side? Again, suppose any loss, suppose a positive here, suppose it is the credit balance, we will show by balance brought down. Suppose any debit balance, you want to show two balance brought down. That is the indicator here. Okay. So then whatever drawings, any drawings you want to show in the debit side, thereafter any interest on drawings you want to show in debit side, then any loss you want to show debit side like two profit and loss. That's what should be very careful what to write here. Profit and loss appropriation account credit side. If it is a profit, surplus profit, further we are going to allocate. There is a loss, we can't show like the appropriation. That's why we want to show two profit and loss account as a only profit and loss account, not like appropriation account. Okay. Then finally, what is the balance available end of the year? The partner's current account. That's what the fixed capital accounts method. Okay. Now the second one, fluctuating capital method. Very simple. Just you change your heading. Okay. What is second one? This is first one. So what is second one? Fluctuating capital method. So what is fluctuating capital method? Second one, fluctuating capital. Fluctuating capital account method. We will show only one account. That's what only partners capital account. Okay. Partners capital account. Partners capital account. So whatever your partner's capital you want to show as a by balance brought down. So all the transaction in a single account. That is called partner's capital account. Under fluctuating capital account method. So here your partner's capital opening, make it all the transaction here, whatever your interest on capital, commission, salary, and your profit and loss appropriation, share of profit, similar debit side, whatever your drawings, thereafter interest on drawings, then your whatever loss. Finally, what is the balance available your partner's capital account in a single account? No need of two accounts. In the fixed capital method, you want to maintain two accounts. One is partner's capital account and current account, partner's current account. But here under fluctuating capital method, only one account, partner's capital account only. Okay, no other extra account. In the only one account, it contains all the transactions. Finally, end of the year, what is your partner's capital available? Two balance carried on. You understood? That's what the very, very important thing you want to keep in your mind. Okay. So you understand now the difference between fixed capital method and fluctuating capital account method. Okay. So likewise, we work out the sums. Okay. Accordingly, we want to only thing, you have to clarify, make it yourself confirm. So why you want to maintain fixed capital account? Why you want to maintain fluctuating capital account? That's what you have to keep in your mind. Okay. So we have to follow two methods. Correct. That's what we discussed. Now we are going to see the further sums accordingly. The two methods, how they are going to work out the problem. Okay. So now we should know the difference between fixed capital method and fluctuating capital method. That is very, very important. Then only you can be able to do sums accordingly availability of the methods which you have to follow, whether coming under fixed capital account or fluctuating capital account. So we should know the difference between fixed capital account and fluctuating capital account. Now let's see one by one. So first one, number of accounts maintained. So as you know very well, under the fixed capital account, you want to maintain how many accounts? Two accounts. Two accounts are maintained for each partner. One is capital account and the other is current account. Okay. So one is fixed capital account, other is current account. Okay. You can say partner's capital account. But the fluctuating capital account, only one account is maintained for each partner. That is called what? Partner's capital account. Simple. Only one account. Okay. That's what the first very important difference. Number of accounts maintained. In a fixed capital account, two accounts are maintained. Partners capital account, or even you can say fixed capital account and the current account. But here, only partners account only one account you want to maintain. Okay. First difference. Second one, what are the frequency of change? See here, in a fixed capital account, so balance in fixed capital account does not change. It's never change. Except the case of any capital introduced or any drawings, then only the fixed capital account affected. Otherwise, never affected. Understood? That's not very, very important under the fixed capital account. But here, usually, definitely will affect because everything, all the transactions are going to work out here. So the balance changes with every transaction of the partners with the firm. So here never affected, but it affected only at the time of any capital introduction or any drawings withdrawal. But here definitely each and every transaction after preparation of the which account? Partners capital account. We see it now, equity capital account. For different transaction, all the transactions want to maintain single account. Definitely the balance will change. So whatever the opening capital account, end of the year definitely the balance will be changed. Okay, that's what the second important difference. Third one, so we are going to recording the transaction on the fixed capital account. Okay, so that's what very important. I will make it here. See, very important. In a fixed capital account, see transactions are relating to capitals are recorded. First one, only the capital, which account? Fixed capital account, isn't it? So transactions relating to capitals are recorded in fixed capital account. The second important and remaining transaction. What is the remaining transaction? See, for drawings, interest on drawings, then interest on capitals, then salary, thereafter commission, then any share of profit or loss, or recorded in current account. That's you want to maintain two accounts. One is capital account, current account. Understood? That's what they are recording the transaction here under fixed capital account. So two accounts you want to maintain. Capitals only I want to show in here, capital account, fixed capital account, and remaining transactions are going to show in the current account. That's why you want to maintain two accounts. If coming under fluctuating capital account, all the transactions are recorded only in capital account, isn't it? So single account, in a partner's capital account, all the transactions, whether it's capital and remaining all the transactions, like interest on capital, then commission, salary, share of profit, all coming under credit side. Thereafter debit side, whatever drawings by the partner, any interest on drawings, all together debit side. Finally, so all the transactions should be recorded in fluctuating capital account. But here, capital, you go to record only in fixed capital account, remaining all the transactions, you want to show in a current account. Okay, that's what the differences, major differences. Third one, how you are going to recording the transaction. Finally, the balance, it's very important. Under fixed capital account, always it shows the credit balance because you never disturb the other capital. The capital never shows debit balance, no negative balance, always credit balance. But in fluctuating capital, it also shows debit balance. The possibilities are there, negative balance. But under the fixed capital account, always should be credit balance only. So these are the difference between maybe the number of accounts maintained, then second one, the frequency change, third one, how we are going to recording the transaction, finally the balance possibility. Here always credit balance, but here even under the fluctuating capital account, even the capital partners capital account make it debit balance also. That's possibility it is there. Okay. That's what the differences. So finally we are going to see very important differences between capital account and the current account. Okay, that is very important. So in your partner's capital account, it's very important finally difference between capital account and the current account. You should know the differences. So let's see one by one. See, first of all, need why you want to require capital account and why you want to require current account. So the purpose began. So according to need, the capital account is maintained because of what? All the cases, the capital account should be maintained. Whether it is a fluctuating capital account method or fluctuating capital account method. So that is the mandate. Okay. That's what need of the capital account. In a current account also, the current account is maintained whenever fixed capital account method is followed. In fluctuating capital, no need of current account. So where it is needed? Only under fixed capital account, current account. But here capital account, even all the cases, whether it is coming in the fixed capital account or fluctuating capital account, should be you want to show. It's required. But in a current account, only under the method where fixed capital account only. So no, under the fluctuating capital account, need not necessary to prepare current account. Understood? That's why the very basic difference between capital account and current account. The second one, the balance of account. So you know very well the balance of account. So under the capital account, always have a credit balance. That's what we discussed already. Difference between fixed capital account method and fluctuating capital account method. So here, in a capital account, always credit balance. But coming for the fluctuating capital account, maybe debit or credit balance. So credit balance is what favorable one. The debit balance means partner has to pay money to the company, firm. That's what the idea here. So that's what here, maybe either credit or debit balance under fluctuating capital account. But in a fixed capital account method, always the credit balance only. Okay. No question of debit. Always the credit balance. So available capital is there. The balance available capital is there under fixed capital account. Okay. But here as a current account, again, maybe credit or debit balance. We can't say always credit, can't say always debit. Either depends upon the transaction. It may be credit or debit. That's what under current account. So second very important, the balance of account. Now the third one, the nature of capital account. See here, always unchanged from year to year. So when it will change, already discussed it. Any capital introduction or any drawings withdrawal only, our capital account change. Okay, that's what the under the capital account. But here, in a current account, see, balance of current account does not change because we can't show here any withdrawal or any additional capital introduced. We will show the other transaction. That's what here, balance of current account does not change whenever capital is introduced or withdrawn. But here, any introduction of the capital or any withdrawal of the drawings will change. Okay, but mostly unchanged from year to year. There is no withdrawal or there is no further capital introduced. Okay, that's what the third nature of very, very important. Fourth one, finally, you know very well, you have to keep in your mind always, the transaction here, capital accounts records the amount invested by a partner in the firm. That's what under capital account. Always, any amount invested by, contributed by the partner, that amount only are going to show in a capital account. But in a current account, except that you will see already what are the drawings, any interest on drawings, then any interest on capital, then salary paid to the partner or any commission paid to the partner, then finally what is the share of profit or loss. So these are the transactions we want to show in current account only, not in capital account. That's why the differences between capital account and current account is very, very important under the fixed capital account method. Okay. So I hope that this session, out of the total 6 important aspects, special aspects of partners account. So very first one, partners capital account. We are going to see the two methods to preparation of the accounts. So the two types of accounts, one is what? Fixed capital account. Second is fluctuating capital account, isn't it? So as a fixed capital account, you have to maintain 2 accounts. One is capital account, current account. Fluctuating capital account, only 1 account. So likewise, you want to discuss the problems or further videos. Okay. So I hope that you understood this session. Please make it to see the videos and make it strong yourself the format of capital account, whether coming under fixed capital account method or fluctuating capital account method. Okay. So accordingly, if you work out the problems, easy for you. Okay. So I hope that we end this session, you can be able to understand very clearly. Okay. So thank you very much.